Kevin, hi. You've had various roles, senior roles in the communications industry and chairman of Good Relations. I'd just like to get your thoughts on what good evaluation of comms has meant to you throughout your career.
Good evaluation of communications has been critical throughout my career, which now spans something like 40 years. But the first time I really understood how important evaluation was when I was the Director of Communications for the Atomic Energy Authority. We were changing the organisation to prepare it for privatisation and moving it from a nuclear R&D organisation to a commercial science and engineering consultancy. Massive culture change, huge political change, investor relations campaigns. It was a very complex issue. And I was appointed Director of Quality as well as Director of Change and Director of Communications. And so I began to understand the concept of measurement and continuous improvement, and the need to measure pretty much everything in order to understand how effective you are. But we can sometimes make mistakes about this concept of research, because research can mean so many different things to different people. So I began to understand that research meant benchmarking, it meant insight, it meant evaluation. And how you used it to achieve all three things would determine ultimately how effective you were.
And you're presenting at the conference this year. I just wondered some of the key takeaways from your session. What would you like those to be?
The key takeaways from my session have to be about the idea that in a world that's changing so fast, in a world that is so transparent, are we looking in the right places for what we measure and what we evaluate? There's a huge amount of thinking going on at the moment around the concept of future value, because if you think about why investors invest in a business, it's because they're betting on the ability of that business to grow. So what is it that enables them to place their bet with more certainty? And you'll find that the more you talk to them about it, the more it relates to what I call intangible assets: relationships, trust, reputation, culture, values, things that are actually very difficult to measure but critical to future value. So what we're looking at increasingly is the idea of how do you begin to get a handle on the potential future value of a business rather than what it's currently worth or what it has been worth in the past.